Florida and Houston played an absolutely banger series that competes for my match of the year so far. It featured a crazy battle of the backlines, high-level somber mind games, and most importantly, Florida finally coming back to what made them so dominant in the Pro-Am with someone on Winston and Merritt on Sombra. Right out the gate, Florida made a statement and caught Houston off guard as they planned around abusing Happy's translocator placement, and I absolutely love this play. Taking advantage of an enemy's strength and completely dismantling their game plan to open up a series is incredibly impressive. Not only did it give them the initial cap, but it set them up to build EMP significantly faster and snowball the map forward. Now, Houston did battle back to 86%, but the ice was always tilted in Florida's favor. Then on Gardens, Florida took a page out of Rush's playbook and whipped out the Ramatra Moira comp, which again caught Houston lacking and nets them an early lead. Houston eventually submit and go over to Ram themselves, fighting back to 99%, but Florida managed to clutch out with some key dives from Chorong and win Oasis 2-0. Hollywood went as it does. First point is Winnie Hut Jr. Second point, Alcatraz. Now, Houston did something never before seen in Prison Break history. They went all the way around the map by Green Room to push through, and it worked out pretty well, getting them to third point. Whereas Florida couldn't stop Shu and Violet from violating their rights on the high ground, so Houston win 2-1. Junkertown was the Merritt show for all of first point, and not because he was killing everyone, but because Houston committed so many resources towards him and had nothing to show for it. I swear they sent 4 people after him and got nothing done. Florida had a bit of a rocky offense themselves, but some somber mind games, and 4 ults later, they ended up winning the map 2-1. New Queen Street is where the pressure really turns up. Florida took a commanding lead early on, reaching the checkpoint and then some, as Shu was getting absolutely exploited on the Ana. This makes Shu tap into his inner East Coast ranked player and determine that it is time to lock the nails. This makes Shu tap into his inner East Coast ranked player and determine that it is time to lock the nails, which lets him live for more than 2 seconds every fight. As Shu does this, someone decides to be proactive with his hero swaps and lock Junker Queen, which looks reasonable on the surface but ends up not working out even a little bit, and Houston takes the lead. Someone couldn't run onto anyone, his ult couldn't do shit to 4 of Houston's guys, and by the time he went over to Winston, Houston had all the momentum in the series, pushed their lead forward, and forced a map 5. Nepal was kind of an interesting map. On Sanctum, Florida found a way to maneuver themselves on top of Shu after a couple fights with their Lucio comp, and eventually Houston opted into the Kiri Lucio mirror. From there, it just spirals into big plays both ways. Florida would hit a huge dive, but Fearless primals 2 off the map, only for Checkmate to come back and get a 2k pulse bomb and close out the round. On Village, Florida fall into the Pharah trap against the Sim Rush and just can't get enough done to stop Houston from signing a 12-year lease with the point. To be honest, if you have Shu on BAP as your lawyer, you're winning that case, dog. He's basically a pocketed Ashe. Shrine was not the giga banger ending round you'd expect it to be. With Houston's Echo Tracer comp, Florida literally could not focus on the Somber Scuffle, and after Violet completely shut down Merritt's only EMP of the round with a perfectly timed rally, Florida lacked the firepower to flip the point entirely, and Houston took the game, all but securing a spot in the mid-season madness. Let me know your thoughts on the match in the comments down below. For me, the player of the match was Violet, especially after that clutch rally, and he had a great series overall. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more Overwatch League content. Have yourself a good one. Deuces.